In today's lesson, we'll be learning about angle relationships in quadrilaterals. More specifically, we'll be taking a look at parallelograms. Opposite sides are parallel within a parallelogram, and this is indicated by these little symbols. In this parallelogram, you'll notice that the interior angles are all given. Take a minute to examine them. You'll notice that opposite angles are equal. We'll have to take a look at another parallelogram to see if this relationship holds true. Again, take a look at the interior angles of this parallelogram. You'll notice that opposite angles are equal once again. Therefore, we can safely conclude that opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. An alternative method involves extending these sides and noticing that we have two parallel lines with a transversal, and again, two parallel lines with a transversal. I've talked about this shortcut before. These two angles are equal because they're opposite angles. These two angles are equal because they're opposite angles as well. The four angles I've just labeled match up exactly with these four angles, as well as over here and over here. Basically, if you know these four angles, you automatically know these four, and these four. In our first example, we need to determine the unknown angles within this parallelogram. Using the relationship we discovered earlier, we know that opposite angles are equal. Therefore, y must also be 135 degrees. As well, x must be 45 degrees. In our second example, we need to determine these three unknown angles within a parallelogram. I'm going to be using the alternate shortcut method I showed you earlier. I'm going to extend these lines, which now gives me a set of parallel lines and a transversal, as well another set of parallel lines and a transversal. If this angle here is 100, this must be 100 as well because those are opposite angles. That is also 100, that as well, this, and this. Using mental math, I can calculate this angle to be 80 since 100 and 80 are supplementary angles. That's going to be 80, this is going to be 80, this as well, this, and this. As you can see, opposite angles are still equal.